Introduction of AI video generation and face swap examples using ComfyUI and Hunyuan video. Hello everyone. Today, I will show you how to freely remake videos using AI. Based on examples of my own work. The main theme of this article is using an AI tool called Hunyuan video and a manipulation tool called ComfyUI to create a video with face swapping. First, let me show you the final results of this example. Here, I attempted to swap the face of the man in the original video to the face of Mark Twain, the famous American humorist. In this main workflow, we are using Stable Diffusion, a generative AI. There are various ways to use Stable Diffusion, but this time we will use a node-based GUI tool called ComfyUI because we need to control various parts in detail. Here is the ComfyUI screen. We will work mainly here. And the tool we will be using with ComfyUI will be called Hunyuan video. Hunyuan video is a revolutionary model developed by Tencent, a major Chinese company that can generate and convert videos using AI. First, let me briefly explain the workflow of using ComfyUI until the result of this project is created. First, load the original video. Next, we write a prompt to describe the original video. Next, we will write a prompt to generate the final video, to describe the video after the faces have been swapped. When the prompts are ready, load the Hunyuan model to produce the video. The next step is to load the LoRa model that reflects the facial features you want to convert. In other words, this is where you load the model to add the elements of Mark Twain face. We will explain how to create the model in more detail later. Once you have done, we will now move on to the part where the faces are swapped. Because now you can use the LoRa models and the prompts with these nodes, the faces are found from the original video, and the video is generated. Let's try to generate it. This is how we were able to create a face swap video. We will now explain how to create our own LoRa model of a face, which we used earlier. To create a model, you will need a photo of the person you wish to swap faces with and a caption to describe the photo. To create this model, I have prepared 18 images with a resolution of 512 by 512. Thus, you have an image and a text file. Now that the data is prepared like this, let's train and create our own model. The training method used for this training will be Musubi Tuner. Musubi Tuner is a tool that allows anyone to easily train AI. The training results are saved as a file called LoRa and can be used later in ComfyUI. And to do this training, you will need a high-spec machine. I used the NVIDIA RTX 6448Q with VRAM 44GB. Please read the requirements carefully and pay attention. Let's get on with the actual training. Training is done in a virtual environment, so open the Anaconda prompt first. Move from the base virtual environment to the Musubi virtual environment. Move to the Musubi tuner file. Next, place the dataset in a specific file location. This is the file with pictures and text. Create a TOML file within the placed dataset. Here you specify the size of the resolution, the image and text files, and the location of the TOML file. Now, go back to the Anaconda prompt and run cache latents. These are responsible for translating the image and text to text that the AI can understand. You've created the data in the cache file. The next step is to run the cache text encoder. Here we are translating the cache we just created into a model. You can see the data created in the cache file. Now let's do some training. The number of training runs and the size of the LoRa model. The values that affect the accuracy of the model are set here, but it may take a day just to train a better model. Check if the data has been created in the LoRa file. Finally, let's convert the data to a LoRa file that can be used with ComfyUI. It is completed. Then you come back to your earlier explanation. By importing your own LoRa model into ComfyUI that reflects your face, you will be able to make a video. Let's take one last look at the finished video. We hope you will all give it a try. Thank you for watching the video.